Welcome back to my first playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We are still pretty early in the game. I don't know if we're out of the tutorial zone. I don't think we are. We were ambushed, shortly got separated from Hans. Then we found each other again. We were still being followed. We found this place here, this hut in the woods. We got in here. This woman was ready to help us, but then some cutthroat came after us and attacked. Now Hans is completely out of it. He's, I think, passed out or something. The woman is taking care of him, and now Henry's a bit better. We ate, we bandaged our wounds, and now we're trying to, take care of the corpse that we left there in the garden and make a potion for Hans to get better. So that's what we're gonna do right now. To see where to go, open the map. Ooh, okay. It looks a bit different, the map design, but just slightly, and it's still gorgeous. I like this. Tasks, main quest, side quest, your bed, alchemy bench. All right, nice. All right, so first off, we're taking care of the potion for Hans. She said something about the path behind the hut, so going this way. The compass located at the top of the screen will help you navigate the world. Okay. I guess most things I can just like...
My shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Maybe. So I assume most of the things haven't changed from the first game, but I don't want to assume wrongly, so I'm still reading all the tutorial thingies. So wait, E is pick chamomile and then pick sage. Oh dear. This is not chamomile, is it? Or is it? No, not really. That's sage. And nettles, oh.
Purple flower, sage, there we go.
Me just crouching down in the nettles. At least we're wearing clothes. Oh boy, we're gonna bend that knee a lot. I'm excited to see the skill tree. I haven't even opened the skill tree yet, but they haven't taught us yet how to skill at all. So I guess all in due time. Maybe all the points that I gathered during conversations I lost now because of the fall. Nasty. You received 2 times sage. I'm gonna pick everything. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, and I will probably have to do a lot of potions. Hey, that's chamomile. Let's go.
That's it, chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need, so back to Bohemia on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
True. Can I see the status that I have? I have this hunger thingy. Hunger. Okay, I wasn't sure if it's hunger or being overfed. I was always a very, very full boy. Always very overfed in the first game. So, let's eat a bit more. Nourishment, 80. So, how much is this gonna give me? Drinking water? I think 80 is good enough. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Past the sage was a million times. Okay, I know we already have enough, but doesn't hurt to fill your pockets with all the herbs. So, fetch herbs, done that, take the spade. This is not the way that I came from, right? Came from around there, okay. I don't want to get lost and then be ambushed by some nasty cutthroats and stuff. Am I healing over time? It looks a bit like it. Is this Mutt? Mutt, is that you?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bohemia's?
Oh god, please no. Maybe it's just my dog.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Okay. Do I have to equip? Ah, okay. Uh-oh. Should I save?
What could I do? A weak old woman.
You're a dead
Kill a
man.
fella outside my door. They
You're in for an
growler.
arse kicking, you piece of shit.
Come here, you foul bastard! Attacking an old woman!
Run!
Can't believe you've done this! What do you have? Torch, simple hood, tunic, nice, nice. Pretzel! He has a pretzel! Nice. Door and chest keys. I'll take it. Tailor's kit. Yeah, give me all. Tin badge of head start. Excuse me, is that a talisman that I see? Oh man, I made more corpses in her yard. I feel bad. But they attacked me, they started it, I just finished it. Okay, hi. Bye. We don't talk about this. She's like, Henry, you were supposed to get rid of the corpse, not multiply them. Chicken, get out of the way. Dried perch. Meat. Door and chest keys. Yup. Bone coom. Okay, well. Maybe I have something that has better stats. Main stat. Condition. Hunter's belt. I need a pouch, right? Old quilted hose. So the main stat, this is like armor, right? Simple shoes. Okay, where's the other thing that I just picked? Oh, pretzel. I love pretzels. A bunch of keys. Blacksmith's kit. Tin badge of head start. I would like to know more about it. Is there like a text that I can read about it? No? Okay. Put it away. Wash yourself. Nice, I showed them. You're as clean as you can get. Okay, maybe I should get rid of the corpses before she's kicking me out. Take the spade. Fetch herbs. The spade. This one? Take the spade, pick up the corpse. Which one? Carry the corpse to the stream. And down there, okay. This way. But are we not gonna spoil the water if we throw a corpse into the water now? Oh, the sound of the forest is amazing. It feels like spring.
Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Let me go get the other guy as well. One grave, two corpses. They can cuddle a little bit. Piggy, move. Get out of here. You watch out, okay? Reinforced bludgeon. Well. Grab body. Oh, I can't jump because I have a corpse on my shoulders. Ugh, bloody hell. Okay, drop. Drop it like it's hot. Okay, whatever. Start digging. Let's go. Can I pick him up and... Hang on, no, we gotta do it better. Drop. We're gonna throw in the other guy because he's the one that I have to throw in there, right? Come here, you bugger. And then, oh. Bury. After quite a bit of arduous work. Arduous work. Did I? But he was the dead bastard. He's a dead bastard. Okay, but I need to dig another grave. Did I? I broke the game, didn't I? I broke the game? Can I dig another grave, please? I wanted to throw them both in one grave. The game did not consider that you would drop multiple corpses in one grave. So now the quest is not done. But I can't dig another grave. Oof. Where's my spade? Other spade? You can dig more? No, I can't. Ah, here. Okay, you had to walk away a little bit from the spot. I have to say, Henry...
Fuck. This damn shoulder.
Sorry, Hans. Oof. I'm sorry, Henry, I'm sorry. What about the third guy? After quite a bit of arduous work. Okay, there's space for another, right? Should I bury the third boy as well? Pig. Where was the other guy? Oh wait, he was in the middle of the bushes. The bushes. Over here somewhere, right? Aha! Grab buddy. So wait, so the boy, the whatever, I forgot the name of it. The profession of the person who is supposed to dig those up again? Here, maybe? No? Can't dig another grave, so 2 will have to do, I guess. Yeah, this could help to put down the corpse first and then look if you can dig a grave. Okay. Whee! Happy jump. Kozliak. I'm sorry, Kozliak, but you had it coming. After quite a bit of arduous work. All corpses have been buried. I have picked all the flowers. I made friends with a pig. Okay, now I can wash myself. She said that I should wash myself before I come in and have the stench of death on me. I like the animations now, like the hand like shaking and stuff, and the actually face washing. It's nice, a lovely detail. Bohemia, I've done the deed.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found that dead fella and recognized him as one of theirs.
Ooh.
So, they must be with that brute who caught up with you here yesterday. Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
You deserve to know the truth. I trust that woman.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What
keep
about
my
Sir
promises.
Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Yes.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
I'll brew that remedy. Yeah, I want to learn.
All right, I'll try.
Have a little experience of alchemy. You know, I know a little bit, but it doesn't hurt for her to repeat things, so...
I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything.
Thanks.
I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Fetch herbs, brew a healing potion. You can brew potions at the alchemy bench. He's sleeping, right? Oh my god, I thought for a second that I didn't pay attention and these brutes actually killed the poor dog, but no, he's just having a nice nap in the mud. Oh my
To
god.
it, and we'll get started.
Yes, sorry, I was distracted. Start alchemy? She gonna explain it from the outside? Okay, well then. Ooh, nice looking book.
First, go to the recipe book.
Recipe book, read.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench, and we'll start.
Recipe book. You can flip through the book using A and D, but in pressing Q you can switch between recipes and the herbarium. When you are finished reading, go back to brewing by pressing R. Okay. Chamomile decoction. Sleep heals you faster and is good quality. Energy replenishes faster while sleeping. You will need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage.
You must have read it by now, surely.
I'm slow. 1, all the chamomile. It looks like L, or is it S? S the chamomile. Add, it's a D, okay. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. 3, finally pour. Okay, add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Okay, okay, to the table. To the table!
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron.
Wine.
Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
It was wine, right? So, wine. Pour wine. Oh, nice. That's a lot of wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Press E to move the cauldron over the fire. Okay. E. Move down.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked.
Open your inventory. Okay, ma'am. chamomile and sage. Confirm.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Where did they go? Take 1 hand, throw in. 1 hand, throw in.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Okay. It's so dark I can't see a lot.
Right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Grind.
Have you ground it?
Yes.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron.
Drop in.
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Okay.
Now, let's see what you've brewed.
You brewed a potion, chamomile brew, amount 2. Okay. I did it! Leave table.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Yes, ma'am. You are tired. You get rid of fatigue by sleeping in a bed. Furthermore, your health regenerates while you sleep. I want to test something. Do you think I could? I want to see if I can find the savior schnapps in there. Okay, we have chamomile decoction. Is there anything in this direction? No. Leave table, prepare. Is there anything else in there? No. Next and previous is grayed out. So I guess this is it. I don't have anything else. So I guess this is my recipe book. And the more recipes I learn, I will add them into that book, I assume. I'm gonna close the door. Do I really have to sleep in that bed? Can I sleep in the bed above? That's nice and clean. It doesn't have blood stains on it. What's this? Ooh. Bandages. I'm gonna steal your bandages, ma'am. You don't need them, right? Okay. Ooh. Nobody saw nothing. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's not my bed. I know. I don't want to sleep in the bloody mess here. What is this icon that I have there? Damaged armor. Ah, yeah, well, better than nothing, I guess. Sleep and save. So it's... How about we sleep until morning? Can't sleep anymore. Alright. Ooh, this goes way faster than the first game. Nice. Uh-oh.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
This bastard.
Where's my fucking sword? And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Poor lad.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Hope I will get my revenge.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Hello there.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
I'm okay. She has the same voice, like the... Oh, I forgot her name. The brunette. The one that heard visions and, like, heard voices in the DLC. Johanka, there you go. Yeah, Johanka. She has I think this is the same voice actress that played Johanka. She has a very distinctive way to talk, I think. With like little pauses in between, like better than yesterday, battered. Better than yesterday. Let's be optimistic.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
Yes.
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Istvan Toth, my father's sword, my father, a beautiful maiden. It was just a dream, it doesn't mean anything. Basically, Istvan Toth stands for revenge. Father's sword stands for, like, the memento of my father. My father. The memory. I'm not very materialistic. I'm just thinking about what this sword stands for, which is the last thing that I did together with my father. Istvan Toth, I'm not really big on revenge. But of course, for the sake of the game and the story here, yes. So I would say my father.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thank you, I'll think about it. I don't care about old wives' tales. No, I'll think about it.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
His lordship? Oh, Hans. Perk points. Increasing Henry's level will also give you perk points. You can use them to unlock his other abilities and upgrades. The list of perks can be opened by pressing P. Ah, nice. Player. In the Player tab, you can find all important information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current status. Throughout the game, you'll earn perk points, which you can use to improve your stats, skills, and warfare capabilities. In the other tabs, you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status, your reputation in places you've been, recall combos, or check the status of your animal companions. Okay, main level 5? Reputation. Strength, okay. He looks so proud. With the sword in hand. Skills, alright. Alchemy. I can... Oh, Lord in heaven, this is a lot. Art of preservation. Why is this so... This is a bit squished here on the side. Over here. Oh, you click... Oh, okay, thanks. Art of preservation. You know how to store ingredients properly and keep them in a fresh and edible state for longer. Or so you tell everyone. Raw food and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 50% slow. This is amazing. This is good. So I don't have to worry about the food so much. Okay, as main level 6, 12 available perk points. You can have up to 275 perks, or is it like I have 7 already unlocked? Alright. And these ones is where I actually have something available where I can... these ones are unlocked. Okay, got it. Razor sharp. Anyone who does not know how to take care of a sword, and especially its blade, should not wield such a weapon and would do better to hang a club on his belt. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher, the weapon gains a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10%. This effect will remain active as long as the weapon's condition stays above 75. 7 league boots. The more time you spend on the road, the more you appreciate good quality boots. You can even customize your boots to fit you like a glove. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina, so you can run longer and go further. Well fitted. Tighten the lace here, add a leather hem between 2 sheets, sew the loose ends, place the padding properly, fix the mesh correctly, and it's easier to wear and less noisy. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armor's kit will make less noise when worn. The effect lasts until the item's quality level drops. I'm thinking about maybe getting this one. How do I double click? No, E. This one is good. I'm constantly gonna grind my sword myself. Night training. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you 15% less stamina, and it will be harder for enemies to unseat you. Saddler. Repairs with a cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient. Additionally, because you know pouches and satchels well, you have a +1 bonus on thievery skills if you pickpockets. I still have a lot of points. I think I'm gonna get this one. Houndmaster. Lifesaver is already there. Mutt will defend you in battle and even attack enemies at your command. Oh, nice. Hunt. You can command Mutt to hunt and send him after wild game. You'll find that he's a great help to you. He was amazing in the first game. I'm definitely gonna get this one. And what is search? You can command Mutt to sniff out places of interest or hunted game. To do this, select the free command. He'll alert you by barking if he finds something. Thanks to your loyal companion, you won't miss a thing. Might come in handy, but apparently I can't get it right now. Why is it grayed out again? Okay, maybe can't get any more. I still have 9 points, but the other ones are not unlocked, and this one is grayed out for some reason. Did I learn the things now? Houndmaster. Okay, I got it. Oh, you can just switch through it like this. Crafting codex up there. All right, I see. Cool, thanks. All right, so we did that. My armor is still broken. You've reached a new level in survival 6 and perk points. Did I just learn? I made one step and learned something new. Okay, on the poacher's trail. You can sell herbs, game, hides, and trophies for double the price. Wanderer. The quality of beds increases for you the higher your survival skill is. But at most, this perk will improve the quality of a bed to 50%. On higher quality beds, the perk will have no effect. They're both amazing. For double the price. I need some money. Can I learn both? No, apparently not. Okay. Oh, look at this. It looks so nice. Hey, look who's here.
Look who's finally up. Henry.
Henry.
Come and join us.
How do I sit? There.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking.
True, fair
Even
point.
this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bohemia told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
So Hans was captured by humans.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Yep. Brutal cutthroats.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
I think it was
You
3.
must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna.
Fortuna juvat.
Yeah.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
How Sir Hans took an arrow to cut a long story short. No. We want to hear all the stories, right, don't we?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Tarnberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
She investigated Sir Hans' buttocks. Lady! Excuse me? How did you beat that cutthroat? Thanks for getting me here. Yeah, how did you beat the cutthroat?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bojena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Yeah.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bojena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Thanks.
It's
Save
not
your
all that
schnapps.
hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Teach me.
Thanks, Pavlena.
Recipe.
This will come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he
Emmerich.
shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
Yeah.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The less fuss going on around here, the better for us.
Yeah,
And
fair
if
point.
anything does happen, we've got Growler and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True. That animal is God's gift. Time to do something useful. The days are long, but there's no end of work to do.
Aye. Thank you, Pablo. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Can I go and craft that savior schnapps now? I'd really like to try. Read. Chamomile. Oh, damn it. It's still grayed out, previous and next, so I assume right now I can't do anything other than that. Alright. Maybe... Oncombe quest. Recipe for Savior Schnapps. Learn. Ah. You learned the new recipe, Savior Schnapps. Do you want to see it in the recipe book? Yes. Add the nettles to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Grind the belladonna. Really, belladonna? Add the belladonna to the cauldron and boil for 1 turn. Finally pour. Okay. 1 nettle, 2 belladonna. Okay. So, always make sure to have nettle and belladonna. Gotcha. Alright, Hans.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Well, they're kinda dead. We have to go back for mud.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Rattay, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
We have to go back for mud, though.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
But
You saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was... Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle?
Your what?
He's long since over the hills and far away.
I saw him. You don't believe me? I know it sounds strange.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Okay. Oh, bless her. Oh man, a few groschen as well? No. What a kind-hearted woman. Oh, she... Aww. I don't want to leave. It's so lovely here. Deep Silver presents Warhorse Studios production. Oh, this is so pretty. Jeez, that looks like it's from a movie. Civilization! Yay! Oh no, Hans. No, no, no. Stop the grinning. Stop it. Oh boy. Hey, the music rocks. The end of it.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that
Looks
old
hot.
crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Oof. Hello? Anybody home?
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
We don't have a letter though. Do we know what was inside?
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Footsteps.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries.
Well,
Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like.
Well,
count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
oof. Very unfortunate.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Go back to the village, down the hill, and get drunk.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Hans.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
First we have to wash and change. We have to get our letter back. We can always go back. First we have to wash and change.
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We'll earn some coin then.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
True.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
You're right. Hanush would understand. What shame we were ambushed. You're right.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of
And Matt.
sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
You're not to blame for their deaths. Let's go back and bury them.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Beggars. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food.
Close enough.
About bloody time.
Here we are. gentlemen.
Thanks, ma'am.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for.
True. Be nice.
When you're finished, report for work.
Guess we have a job now. Hey, it's the blue dress girl with the
What is it?
arguments.
It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
Yes, the very same.
If I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Well, we were naked, so...
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Hi. Be quiet. Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
It's an important thing.
Wash at the
Enjoy.
trough. I love this animation. This is so cool. I think before it was just like black screen. Talk to the woman from the pond.
Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Ma'am?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
No, I'm not a latrine cleaner. You were attacked by bandits.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
I don't know why you're trying to deny it. I saved your life.
You know very well what I'm talking about. I saved your life.
Are you drunk? Get out of my sight!
Why you...
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself.
Why would you lie?
Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Why would she lie?
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Well, she's a lovely sight, isn't she? Find out how to get to von Berghoff.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Yes, we will, ma'am. All right.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, He vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. That kind of works beneath us. All right.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
I already said yes.
We'll do it.
Glad to hear it.
Ma'am.
I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard something about a wedding. I don't know what this star means. I assume this is like main story progression. What's life like here?
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better.
Shots fired.
The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here. And that's a big problem.
I'm sorry. Where can I find work here? Is von Bergov recruiting soldiers?
Is von Bergov recruiting men-at-arms?
No, von Bergov ain't got nothing to do with that. They go of their own free will. They're fed up of ordinary work, so they try their luck elsewhere. It don't occur to them they might not come back. They just see easy earnings. Then the old folks have to do their work in the fields.
Very short-sighted. Is this the only tavern here?
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Sorry, ma'am.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me. So don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it.
Thanks,
And that fella
smithing.
next to him is Miller Grazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else.
Nothing else?
Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Will Lord von Bergov, I never know how to pronounce things, be at the wedding?
Will Lord von Bergov be at the wedding?
Bergov.
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Can I get to the wedding?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Find out more about the Samin wedding.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
Okay. Where should we move the sacks to?
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there.
Okay.
But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
Okay.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Game saved. Wait, so I need to talk to somebody. Heinrich,
Who else?
Farmer Burek, and
One day, when their time comes.
he looks like he could be somebody important.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm Henry of Skalitz.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir LIZZ Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name.
Aye.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
I need to get to the wedding. What's going on here in the region?
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Gutenberg. Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how important my family is.
Okay.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
Wouldn't it be possible to rob and kill someone and steal the money? I play a very honorable Henry. He's gonna be nice. He's gonna be like a knight. He's not stealing. There's certain virtues, you know, and I'm gonna live to them. Apart from the teabagging and stuff, that's still gonna be a thing. I'm sure you know young Lord Semin.
You must know young Lord Semin, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
No, I'm not inviting you. Forget it.
Okay, what's going on here?
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits? Nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
Oh, I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
Let's play.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
Do I still have my weight dice? I don't, right?
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
I mean, well, it's 500. Maybe I should not take these. Just take the two
What are you waiting
fives
for?
and then roll
Hell to
again.
freeze over?
Score and continue. Score and continue. Score and continue.
Let it be now. I want to play
please,
too.
please,
you know.
please. Okay, hold die, score and pass.
These ones.
Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe I'll get an invite. Please bust. Damn it. Bust?
Kurva!
Kurva!
Bloody dice!
Merka. Okay. Score and continue. Please, 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 something, please. Score and pass. Slow and steady does it. Well, score and continue. Hey, let's go. Hey, then I win, right? Score and pass. I'm always scared of accidentally pushing the wrong buttons.
My God!
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
I have.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You promised.
You were lying, then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still
I
get
lost
to the
time.
wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
I'm gonna flip the table. I'm gonna flip the table. Okay, well, where's my friend? Hans? Hans, we gotta... Whoa.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
We'll find some work there.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well,
You work too.
I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Log sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I am.
I'm serious.
Hard.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Well, right now, you're just a face in the crowd with dirty clothes. That reeks, so... Alright, I'll do myself. Do you have any idea what you look like?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh.
He didn't change a bit, did he? Everyone has to work. Don't be spoiled. You'll just have to try it. Yeah, don't be spoiled.
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law.
God's law.
Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Where do I fit in? I'll carry the sex by myself. It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching. Nobody here needs a warrior.
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting. So what then?
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate status, like you. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me?
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Let's leave aside your aristocratic status. Stop behaving like a brat.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night. And if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it,
3
Henry.
times.
Stop trying
saving
to
your
push
life.
me.
Suit yourself, then.
3 times. You said yourself. So you don't want to leave.
Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
Literally?
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice.
I hope so.
Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
He is a spoiled brat. Alright then. Oh, can I? Let's pick some flowers.
She stamps and bites when she's upset.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Too much beer, huh?
Deep breaths. We'll talk about it later.
So, I went to see my brother.
Okay, so I'm picking all the nettles now because I need those for savior schnapps. And in the first game I didn't find nettles all that often, so now that I find them, I'm gonna pick them up. If I see belladonna, I'm gonna pick that up as well. I was naughty in the first game. I was having the unlimited saves mod. Because people advised me to do that. So I'll have to see how this goes. Now so far there's lots of autosaves and I didn't have to use a savior schnapps once.
You're
Alright.
the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
I am. Miller's wagoner.
I'm supposed to move the sacks. Are you guarding them?
Aye. Thank God someone's bothered to come at last. The quicker sacks are moved, the better. You'll have your work cut out on your own. But don't look at me. I ain't gonna help you. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
Yes, sir.
Oof. It's an half heavy. Oh.
Okay, and we have to make sure that it's on the shelf and not on the ground. A lady. Down here. Put down. I can't see crap. It's so dark. Alright, that was one. Wrong room. Sorry, ma'am. Wait, where's... This way. I'm directionally challenged. I'm sorry. Remember right, poppy is what used to make painkiller meds in real life. Yeah, seed of the poppy is morphine. Or like, what is morphine today, kind of, you know, somewhat in that direction. I'm already sad because tomorrow I won't be playing. Because tomorrow's my day off. So I have to wait until the weekend, but then I have 4 days in a row that I can play. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm looking forward to those days. It's gonna like take all my willpower to not play tomorrow. It triggers me that the sack always goes in this location. I want to put it here, but it won't let me. So was that the 4th one already? Oh.
What did you say? Say it again.
Oh, Hans.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making
Hans,
camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stay calm down. Don't insult our dead companions. Yeah, please.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a
Oh,
lesson.
no.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Oh, no. We better go.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, God, here goes.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Can I stay out of it? No, of course I can't.
We'll finish this quickly.
Hey! Get him!
Bear him!
Oh, crap, there's a second one.
I'll rip your arse open!
Fuck you!
I don't want to be surrounded.
This is unbelievable!
Now what do you scum?
Hey, I'm running out of stamina. Hang on a second, please. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
You gonna try me? You're no match for us, fucker!
Oh, man.
Come on, then!
Why, there's 3 on 1? That is nasty.
Christ! Shit!
Christ shit. 3 on 1? Come on. Come on. Knock him out. Henry, let's go. There you go. One down. Oh, crap.
Your ass open!
Oh.
What do you want?
Let him have it!
Don't beat you!
Okay. Shit.
Now we'll have
Fucking
you
arse.
scum.
Yeah! Don't spare him!
You won't get me.
Come on, stamina, come back up. Stamina, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
But I d- Hello. Oh.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
Yes.
How dare you speak... Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh, yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Oh, you'll get a whipping too.
There are two of them. Oh, God.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one with any sense. I'm sorry, but it's your fault. I'm fed up with pulling you out of the shit.
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
Okay.
Nothing to say, eh? You really are a simpleton. I don't understand how I could have failed to see it for so long. A stupid yokel who doesn't know the way of the world.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you! I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Make peace.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us
We're
anywhere.
friends.
I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
I don't like that they're fighting. They're friends. Stop fighting. Next morning. I feel so bad now. Big yawn. How long do we have to...
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that...
Otto, Otto.
Hey! Bogo, Bogo!
Shut up!
Right. Where were we?
I love the humor of this game so much.
Go on, get out of my sight.
I can't move. He's been standing in that position for like hours.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Really? Doesn't like to be criticized, huh? Can't stand that at all.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
You slapped my ass. Let's get me a beer before you do that. Oh man, really? Like, they have like such a massive fight over this now? This won't end well, and that was just the beginning. Crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. What is a crime? Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. One must not kill innocents, steal, break into other people's homes, harm people or domestic animals, and disturb their peaceful lives. Consequences of a crime. If someone catches you committing a crime, they will report you to the gods or engage in a confrontation themselves. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid and they might deduce it was you who did it. You can find your information about your reputation in the player card under the Reputation tab. Reputation affects how people treat you. If someone likes you, they'll greet you kindly, and merchants may even give you discounts. On the other hand, if they hate you, they may not even talk to you. You can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You can make it worse by committing crimes and acting dishonestly. The way you behave spreads among people, so if you help or hurt one person, others in the area will soon hear about it. Improving your reputation, a bad reputation can always be remedied by paying an indulgence or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. Unrest. If there's a lot of crime going on in an area, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. Once things have been settled down, everything will return to normal. So in my first playthrough, I played a very nice Henry. I didn't like stealing. I only lockpicked if I already were in a camp of humans, for example, and they had a chest, so I lockpicked that open, but I didn't steal unless it was a big part of a quest line. I didn't really do any of the Miller quests, just a few of those, just to learn the basics. So I will do the same again. I like to play a good character. I don't enjoy being a nasty fella, so...
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Wedding crashers.
Hey, over here.
Bara.
Do you have anywhere to go? Somewhere to sleep?
You can fast travel to already discovered places using the map.
You're in a rush anywhere.
What's your story?
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh.
For what?
For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Always look on the bright side of life. I suppose you're right.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Tomcat, what is your name?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
So you're a wanderer? You're a wanderer.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Reputation lost? What for? Where you headed? Where are you helping me? Where you headed?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Is that so? Which city are you going to?
You said you're going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet.
Oh, surprise.
But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
Why are you helping me?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it.
Aww.
I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Help me? I need something to wear.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
The latter, please. I'd rather not stand out too much. I could use some armour. I'd like to look noble. I could use some armour.
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
No, it's not.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now. But you might find something in the town hall armoury. Although you'll need quick hands.
I won't steal.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you. Just giving you a few useful tips.
I appreciate that.
What you do with them is up to you.
I need to get some money.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Oh, no.
I mean, thank you.
No, give that back.
Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Okay, I need a horse.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Well, maybe we'll see each other in the future again, and then I'll be all proper clothed. I don't have anywhere to sleep.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
How do I get to that wedding?
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semi. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So,
okay.
no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
I need... Apparently I still can talk about
I
this.
really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something, or use those lockpicks. Either way, I can't help you anymore.
Okay, thank you. Tell me more about this Tomcat guy.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Ooh. Maybe I can practice sword fight with him. How does he show off?
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where can I find this Tomcat?
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Do you think he might teach me something?
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Yeah.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Combat training side quest. Go and see Tomcat. Hell yeah. Alright. Glad to have met you.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Game saved. Alright. So basically, we are now done with the introduction to the game, I would say. Now we are free to roam around and do our things in whatever order we please to do them, right? So I have a few side quests. Find out what happened to Mutt. Go and see this Tomcat guy for training. And our main quest, the Wedding Crashers. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I had a lot of fun today. I am super excited to play more on the weekend. Feels good to be back. I can definitely tell they improved a lot. Like the graphics look even better. The facial expressions are a bit better too. Like the cutscene facial expressions are way better. The dialogue is a bit like, the facial expressions are a bit stiff, but doesn't matter. Voice acting is great. This looks nice. I can't wait to explore this world. The fist fight, I think, went relatively well in the tavern. Like, I'm slowly getting the hang of the combat again. Like, it's a bit different from the first game, so I have to adjust. But in the fist fight, it felt mostly the same. Yeah, loving this. Can't wait to play more. So we are in Throskowitz. And we have lots of markers where to go. Zoom out, zoom out. Find out what happened to Mutt. Okay, so this is where we probably left off. This is where we swam over here. And this, you can see the little pier here where Istvan was standing, I guess. Oh man, I read that the map is twice as big as the first game. And it's split in 2 different maps as well, I think. So we have lots to explore the next coming weeks. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching. Yeah, next time I have to start, I will have to get some clothes and then see if we can do some combat training and all the things. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys.